doing in Madden 21. And let me tell you, we got the draft promo coming up on Friday. It's one of the biggest promos of the year. You know, the NFL draft is top 3 biggest day of the year for the NFL. Debatably number 2, right behind the Super Bowl. Maybe opening days in there as well. But last year in Madden 21, for the first round part of the draft promo, they had a player for every pick in the first round. As we see here, there are 32 players, all the way from Teddy Bridgewater to Matt Stafford at number 1. Now, I'm going to do some predictions on who I think is going to be in this year's draft promo, basing it off the layout of last year's draft promo. So I have a potential pick, for every player in the first round. I tried not to copy last year's at all. And if we go here to NFL Draft Past, there were 2 champions for each of the 2 releases of the NFL Draft Past. I believe it was rounds 5 through 7 and then rounds 2 through 4. 5 through 7, Antonio Brown, Cam Chancellor were the Masters, and then Jack Ham and Maurice Jones-Drew for rounds 2 through 4. And if we look here, there were also 3 heroes, I guess you would call it, for each release. We have Shaq Barrett, AJ Boye, Wyatt Teller for the first 3, or maybe there was 4. We have Shaq Barrett, AJ Boye, Wyatt Teller, Harold Carmichael for the first 4, and then DeMarcus Lawrence, Eric Kendricks, Chris Cooley, and Emmanuel Sanders. Now, I'm going to give you 10 potential options for the 5th through 7th and the 2nd through 4th, but for the first round, I'm going to give you 1 player I think that could be selected for every overall pick. Now, I'm basing this off players that are already in the game, not players that I speculate could possibly be added into the game, because I do think that is a possibility. But we're going to go over a lot of players that I think need upgrades, and I put a lot of time into making this list, so I hope you guys appreciate it. Now let's get into this. Alright, boys, so getting into our 5th through 7th round selections, the first one I think that we could possibly see is Frank Wycheck. Now, I know he has a little bit higher overall card, up to a 96, but I don't think that stops EAA from giving him an upgrade to make him a 99 overall, since he is in fact a team captain, or a team diamond, sorry. I think that's going to be a little bit of a theme in here. There are a lot of Team Diamond 1 players specifically that need upgrades, and I think the draft promo is a perfect place for that to happen. So, Frank Wycheck is going to be our first 5th through 7th round draft promo prediction. Getting into our second prediction, I think that we could possibly see TJ Houshmandzadeh, who was drafted in the 7th round, I believe, by the Bengals. This guy has needed an upgrade since about September when Team Diamond's 1 dropped. I think he would be a pretty good card. Gets Bengals, Raiders, and I believe Ravens cams. Slot archetyped, pretty big body. I think this could be a really good upgrade. Now, there's none up on the auction block, but my next prediction for the 5th through 7th round is Seth Joyner, who was drafted, I believe, also in the 7th round by the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy, he has a Team of the Week, 94 overall, and I think it's about time that he gets an upgrade as well. Our next prediction is going to be another Team Diamond 1 card in Marques Colston, who was drafted in the late rounds by the Saints. Now, this guy is a 6'4", 225 freak. If they give him the right speed and the right route running, I think this card could be excellent. Marques Colston, been waiting on an upgrade since September as well. Coming in next for our 5th through 7th round draft promo predictions, I think Ken Houston could be a guy we could see. This guy's a monster. There's none up on the auction block, but if we look at MUT.GG, he's only got 93 speed, but I think that EA could possibly juice that. This guy's a 6'3" beast of a user who gets Titans cams and Washington cams, 2 of the better theme teams in the game. And our next prediction here is Tyrod Taylor, who was drafted in the 6th round by the Baltimore Ravens. I believe that if Tyrod gets an upgrade, it could be a very good card. Scrambler archetype, 91 speed, 94 throw power on his 94 overall. Could possibly see a 99 overall Tyrod Taylor. Gunslinger, escape artist, or gunslinger hot route master, whatever you wish to do with it. That could be a very... Alright guys, looks like we're going to start doing this on MUT.GG because a lot of these guys aren't up on the auction block, but my next selection for the 5th through 7th round is going to be Jay Ratliff, who had a Team of the Week card way back when. Was drafted in the 7th round, I believe, by the Dallas Cowboys, and he would get Cowboys and Bears chem. He wouldn't have great speed on him, but everything else would be juiced. I think this would be a really good card. And the last and final prediction for the 5th through 7th round possibilities. I think Bo Jackson could possibly get a master here. Now, hear me out. I know you guys are saying, Cam, Bo was drafted number 1 overall. But if you guys didn't know, Bo was drafted number 1 overall by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers way back in the 80s. And he actually refused to play for them his first year and went to the MLB instead. The following year, the Raiders took a shot on him and drafted him in the 7th round, and that is when he decided that he wanted to play football again. So he went and played for the Raiders, and his career didn't last very long, but we know how the rest goes. Anyway, guys, there's a possibility that we get a Bo Jackson 99 overall draft master for the 7th round. Now, we all know how cracked this card would be. Bo Jackson is crazy, especially this year with that special Bo Knows X Factor. So maybe this is a long shot. I think they might save him for Ultimate Legends so they can make a little bit more money off him. But Bo Jackson, definitely a possibility here for the 7th round Masters. So let's get right to this. For the 2nd through 4th round, I think that Richard Sherman is all who we're thinking might be a big possibility to get a card here. If he did get a card, he would definitely be a Master. He was drafted in the 4th round, I believe, by the Seattle Seahawks, and then the Legion of Boom became the Legion of Boom. So we all know how that goes. 6'3", just menace of a man. He would probably be the best corner in the game. Richard Sherman, I think, is a possibility for a master. Next up, and I think there are 2 possibilities here. I think we could see maybe a 99 overall Rob Gronkowski master offensively, and Richard Sherman as the defensive master. Or if we get 4 masters, we'll get into that later. But I think Rob Gronkowski is definitely a possibility to get a card here. One of the greatest all time to do it at the tight end position. Rob Gronkowski coming in at my number 2 selection. And with the slash next to it, next to the Rob Gronkowski pick, I think that we could possibly see a Jimmy Graham. Sorry, we're looking at the wrong Jimmy Graham here. I think that we could possibly see a Jimmy Graham update for his 89 overall tight end card. Now, this is the last actual tight end card he has got in the game, and he is well overdue for an upgrade. He is 6'7", he is huge, he gets a bunch of great team chems. Jimmy Graham would be possibly one of the better tight ends in the game. I think that we could possibly see an influx of tight ends in the 2nd through 4th round, because historically in the 1st round, tight ends are considered a little bit of a commodity, and they're not drafted in the 1st round too often. So, let's move on. Coming up next, we got Le'Veon Bell. Now, we all know that in Madden's past, Le'Veon Bell has been a monster. He has played for a lot of teams since he was relevant in the NFL. But 6'1", 225 receiving back, Le'Veon Bell, great speed. I think he could be a really good set piece for the draft promo. Coming up next, we got Larry Allen, who is really deserving of an upgrade in this game. Larry Allen, just a beast of a human being, and he was actually drafted in the 2nd round by the Dallas Cowboys. So I think that there's a possibility that we could see a Larry Allen master for the 2nd through 4th round selections. Now, this next card is just proof that all these cards won't be incredible, but Tony Bracken's drafted in the 2nd round, I believe, by the Jaguars. Not great speed, not great finesse move, but he is a team diamond that is well overdue for an upgrade, so I think that we could see a Tony Bracken's maybe as not a champion, but as one of the heroes for this. Coming up next, I think that we could see a Keenan Allen here. Now, this man gets cheated by EA pretty much every year. I think that Madden 21's team diamond or team champion Keenan Allen was probably one of the first usable Keenan Allen cards we've seen in Madden in a long time. Now, they did his most feared card a little bit of justice on the speed at 90 with the 90 overall, but Keenan Allen, route runner, I think this would be an incredible card if we did get him as a master, but if not, even as a hero, I think that a 99 speed Keenan Allen would be very good. Coming up next, we got Landon Collins, who was drafted by the New York Giants, I believe. Landon Collins, a guy that usually gets some pretty good upgrades in Madden. This year he is stuck at an 84 overall from the Team Builders 1 promo, and he hasn't seen an upgrade since then. So Landon Collins, I think we could get as a hero in this promo. Here we got an interesting one. Boomer Esiason, picked in the second round, I believe, by the Bengals. Strong arm, decent speed. I think this could be a pretty good card. Maybe not top of the meta, but a very usable quarterback for your Bengals theme team. So guys, I think in this year's Madden, we forgot that Ted Hendricks is actually not a strong safety. I know that his Zero Chill card has been used for quite a while by many people because he is a 6'7" menace of a man. That is why they call him the Stork. But he is actually an outside linebacker. Now, his outside linebacker is overdue for an upgrade. This is actually his Redux at a 93 overall. 89 speed, he's got really good finesse and power move. I think at a 99 overall, we would be seeing maybe 97 to 99 power move and possibly 90s finesse move. This guy has incredible block shed. He is a pass coverage linebacker, and he actually hits that 90 zone. So at 6'7", as a drop linebacker or a pass coverage linebacker, I think Ted Hendricks could be one of the best cards in the game at the linebacker position. And for my 10th and final prediction for the 2nd through 4th round selections of the draft promo, I think that we could see a Mel Renfro card here. Now, I know he has a 96 overall, but this is a Redux, so it's like his powered up legend card, and I think it's possible that we get a 99 overall Mel Renfro for the second part of the draft promo. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff with all of the first round picks. So coming in at pick number 32 of the first round, I think we could see a Ryan Ramczyk card here. He was drafted by the Saints as the last pick in the 2017 draft, and we have not got an upgrade for Ryan Ramczyk since his 87 overall core elite. So technically there's been no upgrade for Ryan Ramczyk this year because he is stuck on his base elite card. This is the perfect opportunity to give Ryan Ramczyk a 99 overall. Coming in at pick number 31, I think we could see a Cameron Hayward here. He is one of the better interior pass rushers in the entire NFL, and he gets cheated every year by EA. I don't know how good this card would be, but Cameron Hayward way overdue for an upgrade, and I think that we see him here in the draft promo. Speaking of Team of the Week cards overdue for an upgrade, Reggie Wayne is definitely one of them. Route runner archetype, really good speed, really good after the catch. I think Reggie Wayne would be a great pickup. Coming in at pick number 29, we have Gregory Rousseau. Now, if you all played the game at the beginning of the year, you know that Gregory Rousseau was an absolute menace. I believe he came out during that first drop of the Rising Stars when Zach Wilson was our first gunslinger quarterback. Gregory Rousseau would be an absolute menace on the field. This would be a great card. I hope we see him here at pick number 29. And coming in at pick number 28, I think we see a Patrick Queen here. I know middle linebackers aren't the best cards in Madden, but they have to be put in this promo somewhere. And I think that Patrick Queen plays very well out on the field, and he was a steal of a pick at number 28. I think Patrick Queen gets an upgrade from his Team Builders 2, which is long awaited and long overdue. At pick number 27, we have Kenny Clark here. Now, Kenny Clark, another one of those guys who is one of the best interior pass rushers in the NFL and has not got a card since his 94 overall LTD. I think that we see a 99 overall Kenny Clark here as a draft promo master. Moving on to the next pick. Moving on to pick number 27, and I think this could be one of the absolute best pass rushers in the game, if not one of the best cards in the game. Montez Sweat is an animal every year in Madden, and he is well overdue for an upgrade. I thought that we might see it in the Easter promo, but since we got Chase Young, I think it is Montez Sweat's time to shine. And we see here that his Blitz Redux had 92 speed at 93 overall. I think at a 99 overall, we are going to see a 97 or 98 speed Montez Sweat, which is absolutely ridiculous. Moving on to the next pick, though, I think Montez Sweat will be one of the better cards in this promo. All right, guys, I actually have two possibilities for this next pick. The first being Travis Etienne. I know he was hurt and out for the whole year this year, but this guy is supposed to be a stud. I know he was at Clemson. You can see as in the background, I'm a Louisville fan. I did not like playing Clemson with Travis Etienne, even though we didn't have a shot anyways, but that's besides the point. I think Travis Etienne is going to be a stud when he finally sees the field in the NFL, and I think that this is a great time to give him an upgrade, even though he's been hurt all season. And for our second possible option at pick number 25, I think we could see the forever virgin Tim Tebow. Now, I know this guy's a fan favorite in Madden. I think he would have decent speed, scrambler archetype, 99 overall, could get all the abilities you want. Two things about Tim Tebow. One, he's a lefty, and if you guys do run escape artists, I know it's glitched on left-handed quarterbacks. It's a lot harder to roll right than it is to roll left with right-handed quarterbacks. Secondly, he has the absolute worst release in the game. So although he is a fan favorite, and I think that we could see him in this promo here, I don't think Tim Tebow would be the best card. Moving on to our next pick. Alright, we are on our next pick, and it wouldn't be a Madden 22 promo if it didn't include Ed Reed. Now, looking through mutt.gg, there were about 1,000 different Ed Reed cards I could see here for this pick at number 24. But I think that Ed Reed is definitely a big possibility. I don't know what it is with Ed Reed this year in EA, but they are definitely all over his nuts. So, it would not surprise me at all to see Ed Reed here for the Draft Master pick number 24. Getting into our pick number 23, I think we see Sharif Floyd here. I know he's a Team Diamond 2, but that promo is a little bit outdated, and I think that this would actually be a very good defensive tackle. He has 79 speed at 95 overall, and I know that defensive tackle is not everybody's favorite position in Madden, but this guy's a run stopper. I think he could have mid-80 speed. In a Team Diamond that needs an upgrade, this could be a really, really good card. Moving on to pick number 22. So at pick number 22, I think we could see Bud Dupree here. Now, I know he had a little bit of an off year for the Titans. He's still an excellent player, but he didn't put up the kind of production that he did with the Steelers a couple years ago. I still think Bud Dupree would have pretty good speed here and pretty good pass rush moves. Now, it seems like every year EA likes to give Alex Mack a new card. I think for the pick number 21, Draft Promo Master, I think we see Alex Mack here. Wouldn't be a bad card. He gets a few really good theme teams, 49ers, Browns, and I think Falcons. Yep, Falcons. So I think at pick number 21 here we see Alex Mack. Moving on to pick number 20. For our pick number 20 prediction, I think we see Aqib Talib here. Now, this is his Bo Knows card. I'm not sure that he has technically had the career to consider him an ultimate legend, although he is an incredible player. I don't know if he's a little bit too recent for EA to consider him an ultimate legend, so I think that there's definitely a possibility that we get an Aqib Talib here at number 20, and I think that he would be one of the better cornerbacks in the game, probably very, very similar to Jalen Ramsey with that 6'1", 205-pound man-to-man corner build. Let's move on to pick number 19. With pick number 19 here, the assassin, Team Diamond 1, Raiders champion, Jack Tatum. This guy was a killer on the field, and I think that we see a Jack Tatum card at 99 overall for the pick number 19 master. Now, I know this guy isn't the biggest. He's only 5'10", but he would have great speed, great coverage stats, and absolutely would have 99 hit power. Jack Tatum would be a very good card. Let's move on to pick number 18. And coming in at pick number 18, I think there are two possibilities here. Both cornerbacks and both low 90s overall. Now, first one, Jair Alexander. Best cornerback in the league, by the way. I think this guy is well overdue for an upgrade. The only card he's got this year besides his core elite is this most feared card. That was back in October, guys, and this guy needs an upgrade bad. He's locked down, one of the best corners in the league every single year. Louisville legend, Jair Alexander, well overdue. And guys, the second option here at pick number 18, I think we could see Marcus Peters. Now, he has not got an upgrade since his LTD way back when. I think Marcus Peters is beloved by EA. It seems like every year he gets high top-end cards, and this guy hasn't had a good card all year. Even his LTD back when it came out was cheated in speed a little bit. So I think here there's a possibility that we either see Jair Alexander or Marcus Peters for the Master for pick number 18. Moving on to 17. Cowboys fans rejoice. It wouldn't be Madden 22 without a lot of Cowboys in the promo, and I think this is the perfect spot to see CeeDee Lamb at pick number 17. Now, 6'2 deep threat archetype, really good speed. I think we have a stock 98 or even 99 speed CeeDee Lamb here at 99 overall, and he would be one of the better receivers in the game. Moving on to pick number 16. Now, I think there are two possibilities for pick number 16 right in the middle of the first round here. I think that Jayron Kearse, the rookie phenom himself, has a very high chance to get a card here. I know he has a 97 overall, but this is Redux. He actually has a 96 overall legend card. I think this is a perfect spot to give Javon Kearse, sorry I said Jayron, to give Javon Kearse his first 99 overall card of the year. He would probably have 95, 96 speed. Every year this guy's in Madden, he is an absolute menace, and this year is not any different. Javon Kearse, I think he could see an upgrade here. And guys, our second possibility here, I think we could see AJ Terrell. This guy's rising star is stuck at 92 overall, hasn't got an upgrade since then. This is one of the best shutdown corners in the NFL. A 6'1", man-to-man, 195-pound menace out on the gridiron. And I think Falcons fans would love to see an AJ Terrell here. And I think this is probably my number one choice that we see for the Draft Promo Master for number 16 pick in the first round. Moving on to number 15. And sticking with the theme of this video, a Team Diamond 1 that needs an upgrade. He's a middle linebacker. I don't think he would have the best speed. He doesn't really have any good pass rush moves. He has decent zone coverage. I don't think it would be the greatest card, but Derrick Johnson I think we see rounding out the front half of the first round. Alright, another Team Diamond 1 champion that needs an upgrade. Tommy Harris for the Bears. He has pretty good speed for a D tackle. I think that we could definitely see a Tommy Harris here at number 14 overall. Moving on to number 13. Now, this man was a steal of a pick at number 13 for the St. Louis Rams at the time. Aaron Donald, one of the best defensive players in league history. I think this is by far and away the best choice for the number 13 pick champion here. Aaron Donald, I really hope he gets a card. I don't want to see him stuck at 97 overall, and that is going to be my prediction for number 13 overall. Moving on to number 12. Alright guys, I know Haloti got a out of position safety card during the Zero Chill promo, but this is another Team Diamond 1 champion that needs an upgrade. Houshmandzadeh, pretty good speed, giant human being at 340 pounds, 6'4", run-stopping archetype DT. Houshmandzadeh, I think, would be a very good card and is well-deserving of an upgrade. Let's move on to the next pick. And coming at the number 11 spot in the first round, I think this is the perfect opportunity to give Wilber Marshall his last upgrade of the year. His Bo Nose card, I know, was beloved by a lot of people. Really good speed, good power move, really good block shed, decent zone coverage even, run-stopping outside linebacker, gets inside stuff for 1 IP. I think Wilber Marshall would be an excellent card. Let's move on. And in 2017, the Kansas City Chiefs took a shot at a young quarterback who had a lot of potential at number 10 overall, and man, did they hit a home run. Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the NFL and probably the best talent we've seen in our lifetimes at quarterback as far as overall potential-wise goes. I think Patrick Mahomes is the only option for the number 10 overall pick. Alright boys, another Cowboy. Tyron Smith hasn't gotten an upgrade since August when this card came out in the Superstar promo. This guy is a beast out there on the field, and I think he definitely deserves an upgrade. Tyron Smith, lock down that tackle position, Cowboy fans. So coming in at number 8, we got Ryan Tannegoat. This guy Hasn't had an upgrade since his 89 overall flashback card. Say what you want about Ryan Tannehill, but he was a receiver coming out of college, I believe, and he made a transition to the quarterback spot, and he's done very well for himself. He might choke some games here and there, but Tannehill, I think he still deserves this upgrade to make him a 99 overall. Let's move on to pick number 7. So with the number 7 pick in 2004, the Lions thought they were getting a steal here with Roy Williams. Well, turns out that he was a major bust, but however, in Madden, this guy's still pretty good card, 6'3", physical archetype, pretty decent speed. You guys remember at the beginning of the year when the Campus Heroes promo came out, he was one of the better wide receivers in the game, and I think here at number 7 overall, we see a Roy Williams upgrade. It's long overdue. At number 6 overall, I think there's 2 possibilities here. Number 1 being Lomas Brown, following the theme, Team Diamonds that need an upgrade. This guy's a tackle, not the fanciest position, but we still need him in the game. Lomas Brown would be a very good option for you Lions fans. So option number 2 being LaRon Landry, guys. Usually, EA loves to stack promos with safeties. This draft promo I think might be a little bit different, and that's why I have LaRon Landry as an option here. Only 6 feet tall, but he gets a couple good theme teams, Redskins, Colts, and Jets. Colts aren't that good of a theme team, but you guys know what I mean. 94 speed and 94 overall, though. He can already get to 99 speed on a full theme team. I think LaRon Landry would be a pretty good card. Let's move on to pick number 5. And starting out the back half of the top 10, I think that this is the perfect spot for Pat Pete to get his upgrade. There were actually a lot of options that we could see here with the number 5 overall spot in the first round, but I think Pat Pete just makes the most sense. This guy's beloved in Madden. He would probably be one of the best corners in the game. Pat Pete, I think we see an upgrade here in the draft promo. Let's move on to number 4. Alright guys, I know he already has a Team of the Year card, but at number 4, Denzel Ward just makes too much sense. This guy can already get the 99 speed, no theme team, but he is one of the better cornerbacks in the league every year, and I think Denzel Ward's deserving of a 99 overall this year, so let's just give it to him, EA. Denzel Ward's going to be my prediction for the number 4 overall pick. Let's get into the top 3. Now, it's a shame that draft promo cards won't have out of position set pieces, because I would love to see this guy as an ultimate legend. His strong safety card last year was probably my favorite card all year in the game. But Carl Banks, he's a run-stopping outside linebacker with no kind of power or finesse. He has decent speed, I guess. Not even that great a block shed. Carl Banks, I don't think he would be a very good card, but I do think we see him here at number 3. And at number 2, I think that this is an absolute lock. This is definitely going to be a champion one way or another. Saquon Barkley. Guys, you know that somebody pulled a golden ticket and they wanted to make Saquon Barkley. EA emailed them back and told them that Saquon Barkley was getting an upgrade in an upcoming promo, and they asked him if they wanted to reconsider. Well, we are now getting a Plexico Burress golden ticket. However, Saquon Barkley still hasn't got his upgrade, and I think the draft promo is the only spot that we could see a potential 99 overall Saquon Barkley. With the number 2 pick in the first round, I think Saquon Barkley is an absolute lock. So I actually have a few potential options for the number 1 overall pick. My first being Bruce Smith. I know it's not the flashiest pick, but this guy would be really good. Really good finesse move, really good power move, really good speed. When the Bo Knows promo came out, this was one of the first cards to come out with it, and this card just blew everybody away. So I think we definitely could see a Bruce Smith here for the number 1 overall. Another potential option here, guys, I think we could see Mario Williams. I don't really see any other promo that this guy could get an upgrade in. I know potentially an Ultimate Legend, even though I don't think he had an Ultimate Legend-esque career. Coming out of college, though, guys, this guy was an absolute freak. I think Mario Williams could definitely be the option here for the number 1 overall pick. Moving on to our very last selection. Alright, guys, we saved the very best for last. I think at number 1 overall, the best selection here could be Keyshawn Johnson. Now, it's not very often that you see a receiver go number 1 overall, but Keyshawn Johnson did, and I think he would be the best receiver in the game. At 95 overall, he has 94 speed, route running archetype, 6'4", 211, gets a ton of great theme teams. Keyshawn Johnson, I think he would be the best receiver in the game. And that's going to do it for our prediction video, boys. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like and leave a comment down below telling me if you guys would change anything or if you have any other predictions for the draft promo, even if you think the promo is not going to get laid out the way that it was last year. Let me know down below how you feel. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the noti bell if you want to be notified for any incoming Madden 22 Ultimate Team content. I am going to be pumping out the videos, guys, so make sure you have that noti bell on. This is Killer Cam Friend. I'm out. I'll see you soon. Peace.